Right, gather round. First of all, can I ask, anybody got any injuries I need to know about? No? Excellent, okay. So this is the fourth of six sessions I'm doing, linked sessions. So I'm going to take my little group of 4 people for that lane there, but because we're a bit short of coaches, everyone else, I'm going to give you the same drill to do if we're all happy with that, all right? So this is working, the linked sessions are working on catch and hand position. Today we're going to work, the drills we're going to do today, and I sent the videos out, are shoulder tap and zipper drill. So these are concentrating on your hand entry position going into the water, for those of you who've looked at the video, and on a high elbow recovery. So we'll start as usual with a warm-up, so it's 200 metres mixed strokes. Then the drills, if you've brought fins, then use them, you'll find them helpful for the drills. That way you don't need to worry so much about your legs, you can concentrate on the arm movements. So the drills, we're going to have 4 lots of 50 metres shoulder tap. Now that's 25 metres shoulder tap going out and 25 metres front crawl coming back. Have a short rest in between each of them. We're not looking for speed, we're looking at good action. And then after that, 4 lots of 50 metres using zipper drill. You looked at the videos, so that's where you bring your arm up and recover. This is looking at high arm, high elbow for your recovery before you're putting your arm in. All right? I think after you've done your first one, I'll just check and make any adjustments if you haven't quite got the drills right. So that's 25 metres going out, zipper drill, 25 metres coming back front crawl, 4 lots of that. Once we've done that, the main sets are going to be 100 metre repeats, or if you've brought your hand paddles along, and I've got some hand paddles to give out, you can do 150 metre repeats. We'll come to that. And these are just working on using that high elbow recovery. So I did RPE about 6, about 45 seconds in between sets, concentrating on that high elbow recovery. All right? And that essentially is it. If you've got paddles, then instead of doing 100 metres, what I'm going to suggest you do is try 50 metres with the paddles, then put the paddles down, then go straight on and do 100 metres. That just helps you with your getting the feel for the water and using your hand. All right? So we're going to have my 4 in that lane there, the fast guys who are normally in that lane in this one, this lane as normal, and we have the development lane over there which Gordon's going to take. Okay? Right, and I'll put these out. Go for it. Is that the warm-up done, Joe? Yeah. Right. So the first drill is a shoulder tap which we did last week. You remember that? You're happy with that? Yeah. So the idea is, before your arm enters, tap your shoulder with your thumb and then go in. That just gets the hand position right and the hand entry right. Okay. You catch that, Mark? So the shoulder tap was what we did last week. So we're going to do 25 metres out, shoulder tap, 25 metres back, front crawl. The idea of this is you tap your shoulder with your thumb and it just, before your hand goes in, it just gets that hand entry right.
Is it on the way?
On the way, yeah. So tap and in. But just make sure your hand's not swinging all over.
Without the flippers on as well, fins.
That'll help, yeah. You got fins, Danny?
Yeah.
So the shoulder tap drill, did you catch that?
Yeah.
You know what you're doing?
Yeah.
So the idea is it helps your hand entry, so as you're going, swing out, thumb on your shoulder, and then in. But just make sure your hand's not swinging all over the place, and your hand entry is good. We'll see how it goes. So it's not about speed, it's about technique, getting the technique right. It's not a race. That's a nice high elbow coming back, Danny. Actually, you've got that, yeah. That's something you've carried over from the drill. That's good. Good to see. Mark, your shoulder all right? You seem to be better with your right shoulder tapping your shoulder than your right thumb tapping your shoulder than your left one. Have you got a problem or is it just?
No,
how you breathe?
my dominant arm.
Okay.
And I kind of breathe on the left. So
Okay.
probably why.
That'll be how you breathe. No, that's fine. That's fine.
How many days have you done?
We're still good. Four lots. So Chris, you've got nice movement with your arms. I still get the impression when you're hitting the water, you're not hitting it with your fingers, you're sort of almost slapping the water. Just something to think about.
Yeah, that's probably why I'm using it. Nice zipper drill.
Zipper drill next. The idea of this is, you want a high elbow recovery, making sure you keep that high elbow, which helps later. So as you're swimming out, left arm's out, you want to zip your thumb up here, as if you've got a zip up the side here, and then in. And it ensures you've got a nice high elbow. You all clear on that, Mark?
Yep.
Danny? Excellent. Yeah. So it's as when your left arm's out, like that, you're rotating slightly that way, run your thumb up your side as if you had a zipper. Then the same. Okay. So just don't concentrate on speed, you're not going fast, just concentrate on that, try and get the technique right. Sorry? Keep the fins up, yeah, you'll find it helps with the fins.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hit the hands with the water on my fingers there.
You've got a nice, sorry?
I'm trying to hit the water on my fingers.
Well, you've got a nice high elbow, just your hand just sits just a little bit flat. It's not horrendous by any means, it could just be a little bit better. Yeah.
Are you ready? Do you want to go straight away?
Okay, Danny? Is that all four done? Ah,
We'll try two without.
okay, that's fine. You don't need them, it just helps sometimes just to isolate your arm movements. That's fine.
As always, or you give it.
Chris, just be next time. Just slow it down a little bit. You sort of
Fast arms.
fast arms, yeah. Just slow it down, just to overemphasise it. Have you got fins on or not?
I haven't.
Do you want them or have you got some?
I've got some, yeah. I hit the hurt my ankle.
Oh, okay. Just sometimes it just gives you a bit more boost, so you don't have to. Just try and slow your arms down. Just over exaggerate it. All right. That last drill. Was that? That's okay. So the plan now is to do hundreds, or if you've got your hand paddles, which you have, again do 50. Try perhaps to intermix it with sort of 50 metres with the paddles and then 100 metres without them. And the idea is think about the high elbow recovery and hand entry. Okay. How do you find it with the fins on them?
It's easier, is it?
It's just really, you don't have to think so much about your legs and you can concentrate on your arms.
Are you leaving them on to, are we taking them off the drills, yeah? 100 repeats. High elbow.
100, yeah, that's the drills. That's the swim drills done. Yeah.
Main set. So, big train.
Which bags?
It's alright, don't worry. I'll do that.
That's much better to keep the body relaxed. Much better.
You've got quite a good high shoulder. Actually, you've already got that. You've got a good high elbow already. A good hand entry. That's pretty good.
Normally got body, you know what I'm just doing?
Yeah.
Kind of, just windmill a little bit.
Yeah.
And I keep the tension in my shoulder, but well, because the weight on that, it just keeps it nice and relaxed.
Yeah.
Long and relaxed. That's my new motto. Always one, underneath the face to what's recover
Recovery. Sorry. 45 seconds.
on the main set.
Yeah, yeah. 45 seconds in between each. Yeah. There you go. So again, it's not about speed. It's about trying to get that. It's about getting that form right. We're getting the high elbow recovery, getting the good hand entry. That was good. You got lovely arm position. Your legs are great. I still think you could probably slow your stroke rate down a little bit. Actually, it's very good.
I try and slow it down a little bit more.